Hello and good afternoon to you all.
Probably not a bad toss to lose. The decision is to bat first, but I reckon having a bowl on this pitch could be the smart decision.
So the players are making their way out now. It's a fantastic atmosphere. Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Jansen from the city end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered.
Going with spin now.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Thick edge. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes.
Edged. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Finds the edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Britzka watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, that was...
Doesn't beat the infield. Misses everything. India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Can't get that outside the ring field. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to... This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous.
On that nicely, good defence. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch. Straight to cover point for an easy catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat.
I like these changes in the field. It'll be interesting to see how the batters adjust.
Nicked it. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
So that's the third wicket down, trudging off the field. They're well and truly into the middle order now.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. He was quick onto that in the infield. Really good over, takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Crash! Beautiful bowling.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Cuts that off well in the infield. Over, South Africa are 104 for 4. Digs out the Yorker. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Couldn't get it through the field. And that's out. First slip with a good catch. Big dive from the fielder. Tremendous catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Really good over, takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries. It's been a great bowling display so far. It'd be very well deserved to pick up a 5th wicket today. Oh, awkward, but well played in the end. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Nicked it. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Gone. Great catch. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. End of the over. Beautiful bowling that just starts to build. Straight to the fielder.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Great commitment. Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to... Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover field. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. A nicely taken catch in the slips. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Right-handed batsman is coming in at number 9.
No, terrible shot. India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Rana has been going... Brilliant diving stop. Nice solid defensive shot.
Waiting.
Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for six.
Extra width gives them a free swing at the ball. Gone a long way back.
India get the final wicket. A brilliant bowling display to take the 10 wickets and the victory.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoy. Good afternoon to all.
So the decision's made to bat first in what could just about be called bowler-friendly conditions. Both captains will be happy enough.
No, it's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. That's the over. India are 118 for 2. Going with pace now.
Pacers coming into the attack.
David from the south end. Perfectly timed.
That's an outstanding shot. Saw it early, not much width to play with, and driven through the covers for 4.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. And gone. Brilliant reactions to take that one. Big dive from the fielder. Tremendous catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end.
A bit of a change up in the field now.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot. Nice solid defensive shot. Was quick onto that in the infield. Oh man, that's an incredible shot. Square drive and holds the pose as it goes all the way for a maximum.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that gnaw.
6 runs. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
A bit of a change up in the field now.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish.
They just haven't got going, have they? It's been a great bowling performance, though. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Finds the edge. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Can't get that outside the ring field. That's the over. Batters don't trouble the scorers. That's precise bowling. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Straight to the fielder. Smacks that away through the gap.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Doesn't beat the infield. Everyone's gone up.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball. Oh my word, fast reflexes and grabs it. Stunning catch. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
The trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end for someone with such skill. This goes down as a fail.
Couldn't get it through the field. Edged. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early. Well timed. 4 runs.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Digs out the Yorker. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
Stubbs watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
You don't pass up chances like that. Crushed away for 4.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Over South Africa, a 90 for 3.
90 for 3.
The new bowler is coming into the attack. Nicked it.
Waiting.
Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. Massive outside edge. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Brilliant diving stop. 2 runs coming from that over. South Africa are 100. Big edge. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? India goes up with a huge appeal, but I don't think it's done enough. Big edge. Everyone's gone up. Finds the fielder with that shot. chance, gone. Oh, quick hands, that's gone.
Well, the end of a productive innings didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Samuels watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Huge edge. Was quick onto that in the infield. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. End of the over. South Africa are 145.
This has been a famous victory. For much of the match, we didn't know who was going to win, but in the end, a deserved victory, I'd say.
What a match we've just Hello and good afternoon to you all.
Not sure what was running through the captain's mind there. This pitch will only get easier to bat on, so why bat now? The bowlers could have a field day.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Ferreira, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the north end.
No.
Perfectly timed.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Oh, whack. Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Well, that was just textbook, and a bit of power as well to lift the ball over the top. It just keeps going.
Glanced away. Samuels into the attack now from the south end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Great shot through the gap.
Picks up 4, a lovely shot. Pretty good ball too. They're seeing it well out there at the moment.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Ferreira from the north end. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Well, that's a very good hook shot. Onto the shorter ball quickly and has hit that well over the boundary.
He was quick onto that in the infield. Goes in the air and gets good purchase.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Thrashed away for 4.
Last over of this innings, no point defending now. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly, all timing on that shot.
Stubbs, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Huge shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. How will the bowler respond?
Shot, finds the gap with that one.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. The bowlers have leaked way too many easy runs in that innings. It's a big total to chase down. They're going to need some good batting partnerships. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Doesn't beat the infield. Massive outside edge. That's gone down. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Couldn't get it through the field. Big edge. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that. Nicked it. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Everyone's gone up. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. India with a massive shout. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Not a bad innings. Really was starting to get the runs flowing, but cut short. Important wicket to get at this stage of the match.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Smacks that away through the gap.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Worked away, that's a nice single. Good shot, a beauty. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Cuts that off well in the infield. Thick edge. End of the over. South Africa are 59 for 2.
Required run rate is...
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Great shot through the gap.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Doesn't even... wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. The captain's going to change things around in the field. That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
The new batter always likes to field bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
India bring it home in a close one. So many twists and turns. I think the best team won in the end. What a fantastic match.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again soon.